I hope you guys are safe and sound. I am Mehak Pathan. I am a psychologist aka Mental Health Knight, and today I am making a video on Mythbusters. So I reckon that a lot of folks have dilemmas about mental health, mental disorders, therapeutic interventions. So today I'll be addressing some common myths given to me by Team Artistry, and try and get the facts right. So the first myth is people who go to psychologists are mentally unstable or crazy. Statistically speaking, WHO research has signified that 95% of the population suffers with either anxiety or depression at least once in their lifetime. So I hope you're not suggesting that 95% of the population is either unstable or crazy. As a matter of fact, psychotherapy can actually be resourceful to a lot of various problems, like procrastination or career counseling or marriage and relationship counseling or developing communication style or building self-confidence. So no, if you seek help of a psychologist doesn't make you crazy, it actually makes you human. The second myth is, what if a personal information is leaked by the psychologist? I want you guys to understand that we psychologists are licensed and we follow code of conduct. We give due regards to privacy and confidentiality of our clients. And if we talk about law, under the section 23 and section 108 of the Mental Health Care Act 2017, we are obliged to maintain privacy and confidentiality of our clients at all costs. And breach of this could cause imprisonment. So yes, so I don't think that you have anything to worry about. Mental health problems do not affect me. That's great. If you have a good resilience, that's good for you, but remember that everybody is not the same. And if you ever need a third person's perspective or input, there is no shame in it. Now remember, just because you are strong enough doesn't mean everybody have to be. People who suffers in silence and show symptoms of distress, we shouldn't shun them. We should instead help them to get right help that they require. Third myth is children don't experience mental health problems. That is not the case. There are a number of disorders commonly found in children, like learning disability, dyscalculia, dyslexia, ADHD, depression, anxiety. It could also be neurological, like mental retardation. I would like to highlight here that when a child undergoes traumatic event caused by physical, verbal or sexual abuse, when he's bullied at school or loses a parent at young age, or they witness domestic violence, can have a strong impact on their psyche. So yes, children can experience mental health problems too. When you invest in counseling, psychotherapy, self-help resources like books, yoga class, meditation, dance class, gym, this is like a lifetime investment. You are investing in yourself for your own betterment. So I don't think that one should hold back, and definitely it's not gonna go in vain. Another myth is there is no hope for people with mental health problems. Once a friend or family members develops a mental health problem, he or she will never recover. That's not the case. We live in an era with technological advancement and study, and it is safe to say that psychology and psychiatry has developed interventions for all the mental disorders, registered in APA, Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Psychology, which by the way has 175 mental disorders registered. So yes, I believe that we do have interventions for all the mental disorders and one can recover. Another myth is therapy and self-help are waste of time. Why bother when you can just take a pill? Well, I'm not against psychiatric medications, but I do believe that one should always try a natural recovery first. Psychiatric medications can have side effects and can turn into dependence. And therapy is of course a process, but it is really effective in long term with all the mental health problems. So let me explain you what is therapy, because I feel that a lot of people have misconceptions about that as well. So therapy we don't solve your problems, we actually make you capable enough to solve your own problems. I personally ensure that if my clients doesn't require the counseling sessions, I tend to terminate it. In the counseling sessions, I also make sure that the clients don't use it as a venting ground. I ensure that they take something meaningful out of the counseling session. My job as a therapist is not to make you feel better all the time. It's also to challenge you when you are wrong. And my approach is more holistic. I just don't depend on one-to-one counseling sessions. I always tell my clients that 40% of work is done here, 60% of work is done when you implement the things that you have learned here outside in the world. My approach is little holistic. I just don't tend to focus on the counseling session, but also other factors like sleep, exercise, diet. All the things work together in the betterment of your mental health. The last myth: prevention doesn't work. It is impossible to prevent mental health illness. Look, mental illness is not a choice, but recovery is. Just because you are suffering with anxiety, depression, or mental health other mental health disorder doesn't mean that you have to live with it. And if we build enough awareness about mental health problems, then these issues can be addressed in the primary stage and can be recovered quickly. Awareness about mental health creates openness in people to talk about their emotions, which prevents suffering and suicides. Identifying psychopathic and sociopathic traits in the young age can prevent crimes like kidnapping, rape, molestation, and violence, which will also reduce crime rates in our population. If we obtain basic psychology, our society will be a better place to live in. Our children will be raised in a better socio-cultural environment. And I think I can't focus enough, but then knowledge is really important. So this is the end of the video. I understand that you still might have a lot of questions, and I would be happy to address them. I am planning to go live on my professional account on Instagram, so follow me there and I'll keep you posted, where you can ask me questions and I can answer them for you. This has been a good experience, and I feel that I should thank Team Artistry for this great initiative. And stay tuned, guys. Take care, stay safe, bye.